Hey everyone, how are you doing? Um, First of all, happy belated Canada Day for all my Canadian friends. I miss going to Canada. We always used to go on July 1st, probably the end is the last day of June, something like that. So we'd be there for Canada Day to celebrate. And we usually always also went to Canada's Wonderland. I don't know if it's still open, but we were always sure to be back here for the 4th of July. So it's kind of fun to have two celebrations so close together. So for the rest of us, are you getting ready for July 4th? Is there anything special you do? Do you have a tradition? I know a lot of families do family reunions. I've seen or I've known people that do it, like they make up t-shirts to match, the so-and-so family or whatever. I'm not sure what they do. Probably put the name of their family on. Get together. Maybe they'll do it on that holiday because people are usually off work. Is there anything you do like year after year, a tradition, sort of like when I talked about the traditions I have at Christmas time and things like that? Is there something that you make special that everyone likes and sort of expects from you or counts on it, or maybe will call you and say, oh, are you coming? Are you going to bring that thing? And I know I had shared with you that I used to make this, I was hoping to have it made, but this heat, you cannot just do anything. I needed to boil water to make this, and I can't even do that. It's too hot for me, but they called it orange jello mold long ago, I guess, so I just continued to call it that, and everyone used to love it. So if I had a party or a cookout, I would always make sure I had it. And one of my grandmothers, she always was wanting it, and as soon as she saw it, she took two pieces right away, and I would always make an extra one for her to take home. She just loved my orange jello mold, as they called it, and other people too. They counted on it, so I always made sure I had it or I brought it, and things like that. I know the jello kind of things are pretty easy to make. I know there's another one that you make with, I think the bottom is crushed pretzels, probably with, it's been so long since I made it, maybe some sugar and butter. I think it had some sugar. Maybe not, maybe just butter. So you crushed up the pretzels and then you put it with the butter, mixed it, put it on the bottom of whatever size, usually 9 by 13. And the next layer, I'm not sure, I haven't made in a long time, maybe like cream cheese with powdered sugar, 10x sugar, whatever you call it. And maybe then after that was blended together, maybe put Cool Whip, I think, I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just the cream cheese thing with the sugar. And then the top layer would, it could be any flavor, but it's usually either strawberry jello with strawberries or raspberry jello with raspberries, or how I made it. I think I did make it last year, maybe. I don't know. Well, I made it when I been on this puree diet, and I remember I did not put the fruit in, but the bottom I couldn't eat. I wasn't able to eat it, but it was very delicious, like the sweet and salty thing. That's why I think maybe there wasn't. But anyhow, it's another kind of thing. Do you know of any jello kind of recipes? I should have looked up like old jello recipes. I know there used to be like a jello, not really, it is a cookbook, but it's kind of small. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen a soap opera digest in the store. It's a little bit like, I'd say more longer, rectangular shape, and it had jello. I don't know, I saw it long ago, and I always thought, oh, I should have bought it. But now with the internet, you can look everything up. But as you've noticed lately, I haven't got to them, but I did the no-bake banana cream pie, so they're nice to have in the summer, and, well, for me, because, can't turn the oven on or it'll heat up the house even more, but I see a lot of those. I remember someone had some kind of jello. Oh, it's complicated, it seemed. I think there was like cranberries with, I don't remember what kind of jello, and what else? All kinds of odd things. Like, I think cottage cheese, which I like cottage cheese, but in something like that, not sure. There's something else I saw with cottage cheese that seemed like, oh, I think it was in a smoothie. Yeah, doesn't seem like, I don't know, for me, no, thank you. But they're always easy, and I think most people enjoy them. So I was wondering, do you have any traditions, like you always go to someone's place, or you're the one who's hosting the 4th of July? And interested to know if they'll allow fireworks this year with all the forest fires. And we used to do sparklers on the 4th of July every year. The kids would like to do that and all. And but we won't be doing anything outside because of my intolerance to heat, and with my son's all his health problems, it's better to not go out because it's extremely hot and we still smell the smoke. Well, I'll say that 3 times. Smoke smell. But yeah, we're just trying to survive the heat. But just wondering if you have plans where you just stay home and hopefully a central air conditioned house, because it is just awful, awful hot and just getting hotter and hotter, and it's humid here. I don't know where you live, but if you live where it's hot, I hope you have central air. I have wished and wished for central air for so long, but we don't have it. It's mighty hot. But yeah, today I believe would be the 2nd, if this is when it gets put out. I was hoping to have a few other Jell-O recipes for you to see before the 4th if you wanted to make them, but it's just too hot for me, because you gotta boil water for the Jell-O, and I just can't. I literally just my body gets all red and get overheated, and then I don't have the energy to make it. So kind of told you about a couple of them. I'm sure all of you know all kinds of Jell-O recipes. But oh yeah, that one that I was talking about with cranberry, it had mayonnaise in it. I don't understand that one. But I remember when I tried it, it seemed good. Well, until I knew there was mayonnaise in it, then it's kind of like, I don't know. But it was good. Or there's certain traditional potato salad, macaroni salad, lettuce salad. I used to do a linguine thing, which was linguine, and then I put carrots, raw carrots, and seems like another vegetable, I don't remember what, and then pieces of either pepperoni or salami cut up real small. Oh yeah, and pieces of some kind of cheese. I do not remember. I guess you could put any kind, but yeah, there was cheese. And then you mix Italian dressing in, and you make it the day before so it can all marinate really good. And sometimes I would make that with the color, I think they're called tricolor noodles. I don't even know if they have them nowadays, but I remember that was another crowd pleaser. And of course, back in the day, I don't know, you've probably all seen it, they have a American flag cake in a 9x13 pan, which is a cake, and then you frost it, or I see nowadays people put Cool Whip on, and then you put blueberries for the stars, and I think strawberries for the stripes, something like that. I used to make that, I remember, years, oh my gosh, way years ago in my first marriage. But yeah, and do you cook out? Or do you, some people I know have like clam bakes and lobsters and steaks and what are those things that are, you gotta take the head off. I don't know what it is called. What are they called? Oh, I've seen a lot of people on YouTube have them. You just, and you suck a part of it out of it. I don't know what it is. It's tasty, but it's disgusting, so what you gotta do to it. But I guess kind of all seafood is kind of, I don't know. I love crab legs and lobster, but those are things I can't enjoy anymore. I can't afford them anyhow. But do you do anything like that, or do you just kind of go with it? Whatever happens, happens, or just, like I say, just sit in your air-conditioned home. So if you want to share, we'll not be going outside for sure. I'd like to, if my car was reliable, just drive around and with the air in the car, because it's been so hot. My gosh. My son has been just sweating like crazy, which is good, because my body does not sweat, which is bad, because it cannot cool down. So pretty much just not doing much. I realized I can't put pressure on myself. I'm a person who's like a type A personality, like I want to do this, that, and the other thing, and I've come to realize with this whatever I have, nobody really knows. They know the name of the symptom of what I have, but they don't know what's causing it. That I really have to realize I can't, do a lot. And, when I have to go to the pharmacy, of course I take my son. He can't be left alone. And I really need to get some kind of a cooler because, if it gets too hot, I have to have, ice there and these things I put on my head and a spray bottle and, all that. So yeah, it is what it is. And the statement, you're not supposed to ask why, but I'd like to know why. This has happened to me almost 2 years ago. And just keeping my son cool. Like I say, he does sweat. But all you can do is the best you can do. But if you want to share what you're doing, or you're famous for any kind of, thing, if you go somewhere, if you have it at home, or if you have any no-bake pie recipes, I'd be interested in some kind of Jell-O recipes. Not that I could do them now, but they're always nice to add to my collection. So I hope you're going to have a happy and safe. Maybe you've been already starting to celebrate this weekend. Maybe it's a long celebration, or people who have boats, I assume they go out to the water, or people who have motorhomes are traveling. They say a lot of people are traveling, so just wondering if you want to mention what you do or don't do or whatever. But for now, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell so you know when I have a video going up. It really helps if you hit the like and put down a comment. It helps move up our videos in the algorithm and more people see it. We're trying to grow our channel. Please share our channel. And be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. And be the reason someone smiles today. Thanks for stopping by. And see you next time.